Hey guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and today I am mass making a little project that you might have seen me working out on a video last month. These cute little notebooks. They just have this double closure on the front, very simple, and I have glued in a signature inside. I probably will also cover up these brad legs with some imagery on the sides, but I haven't sorted out how to do that yet, what I want to do. But I am just working my way through making a few of these. I'm working on some Christmas themed ones at the moment with papers from Pink Monarch. I really love this set of Christmas papers. So I thought I would just walk you through, do a little craft with me, kind of balancing filming with getting some things done. So hopefully we can just have a fun little crafting session together. So I did make a template for these. That is at the right size, that now works with the closures, if you saw the previous couple of videos. So I'm just using that template and tracing around it on my paper that I want to use for this. And this is a pretty quick project. You can make one of these certainly in under an hour. I'm just gonna round my corners on this side and cut out my edge here, and then actually score my folds. I am gonna mark them on this because I can't guess where they need to go on this guy. So I've got them marked on my template, and I'm going to put them on my notebook here too, and then just move that guy up straight. Give myself a little mark down here too. Hopefully get those straight when I score. They don't always work out quite right, but we do our best. Part of the fun of handmade, right? I'm gonna make those folds. See how we're looking here. Yeah, that one got a little off too. I'm gonna try to see if I can work that out. Squidge it over a little. There, that's a little better. Not perfect though. I've still got a little edge here that I'm gonna get rid of. And then I'm gonna ink that guy up. And I have a couple of others that I already did to put together here. Because this is just paper, it is a cardstock. I printed these on the thickest cardstock that will go through my printer, which is not 110. It's like a step or two down. from that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but so it's sturdy. It's good for a cover, but I do feel like it still needs some reinforcement for that spine on the inside. So I am gonna cover the spines of these with some book cloth, which is getting harder to find. You could probably make your own just by backing a piece of paper onto a piece of fabric of your choice. I believe that's basically the essence of what book cloth is. But you can also get it from Dick Blick, which is where I get mine. Outside of the USA, I'm not sure. You might have actually better access and more access to things like that that are kind of going out of style these days. Still got a little bitty. All right. That bugs me. It's not quite straight. Okay, so let's put some spines on these. Grab our book cloth. See what I have for little bits here. I want to use these guys. This is actually a full-length envelope journal spine, so I'm going to leave that and cut some little guys from here. We'll use this one. Just a little tall, so that's good. Cut him down to our length or height. Anyway, that's going to be too short, so let's take this guy. I've got brown here. I think that's okay for these Christmas papers. Yeah, but maybe I like that one. Do I want more of that? I do. Maybe those more of that color. I like the way that looks with these. Cut two more. The same height. This is a little wide. I may trim it down a little. Straighten those cuts out. But for now, there's our 3. It's nice to make a chunk of these all at once, because then I just do, I think that's perfect. I think I'm just gonna leave that one. I'm happy with those. This guy, let's trim this down a little bit. Okay, so spines go in, yes, on this side here. And on my bigger envelope journals, I use Lanco PVA glue. So it's a little more flexible, works a little better, but these are small and simple, and we want to be quick about it. So I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac for these. And that's all 3. Ready to go. So I cut down I actually prepped my closures for 2 of them. I thought I'd save this last one to do here with you guys. We've got 2 for each. I lost the last one, so we'll just, oh no, they're right here. Okay, because those 2 are drying already, the other 2. And we will want this to dry for a little bit before we put it on. So these guys are so cute and fun to make. I had a really nice long chat with a friend of mine yesterday who I haven't talked to in a long time. And it was lovely, and I was telling her about junk journaling, and she was just like, you should do it because it makes you happy. Do more, go there, go that way. All right, so we're gonna look at our papers, set aside our template, which we don't need. So I've pulled out a bunch of different kinds of papers so that I'll have 10 papers in each. These are the last ones that need cutting down. I cut mostly everything off camera just to speed things up. But I just do one set of these. So I've just usually been folding these and then measuring. Do they need to be cut? This is a little hard because my fold now is, I can go ahead and do that. And just measuring where they sit. This way needs to come down a little bit, and then this way needs to come down a little bit. And I'm gonna try to just go ahead and cut all 3 together to make it faster on my guillotine cutter paper thingy, whatever. And that is just what I did with all 10 of my different papers. I try to use stuff that doesn't need to be cut down much. That's at least one way or the other should fit. So let's make our signatures here. So I've got these and these little guys. I'm gonna kind of, I creased these very quickly and not very thoroughly. So those 3 different kinds, I'm gonna put my spines all on this side. This fun one with the spirals. Putting some envelopes in there as well, and actually I'm gonna cut those, I'm gonna cut their ends off so they become pockets. This one is a different size. Just cut this end off, just enough to open that up. Or not. There. And then those can be sewn inside to the signature too. I've got these, which I haven't folded yet. Pretty soft little papers. When I first got these, I got them by mistake. They were smaller than the ones that I intended to get. And I thought, oh, I won't use those because they're too small. And they've become one of my favorite things to put into little notebooks like this. And then I've got some of these 6x6 guys as well, 2 sets. So each will get 2 of those. So we'll put them into separate piles. And then, you know, maybe I'll do some collaging, some simple collaging on the front. And then I've got also these Christmassy guys as well. And I've got 6 of those to go in here too. So 1 of each for each notebook. These are gonna turn out so cute. I'm excited already. So what do we want to be? I kind of like these as my cover. They're nice and they're bigger than most of the rest. So I think we'll do this one. And then maybe 1 of these. And this guy. And then back to a cardstock like that. And then this guy. And I'm forgetting, I'm doing them in a funny order, so. All right. 1 of these. And 1 of these. And 1 of these. And the envelope, and then I need the bigger one again. And I think I already did everything, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. So I want to move that around a little bit. Maybe bring this guy here, this guy next to him, and then this guy, I'll put this guy in here. He might be a little too long. Test that out. Yeah. So we're gonna cut this guy off. Household management sticks out. I think that will fit though now. So yeah, that's our signature. So I'm gonna crease that. A little bulky because it's got a good deal of thicker papers in there, but it's okay. So then I'm going to put these in order so that I do this without messing it up. And then these, these, little guy, these guys, these guys, envelopes. There's too many. I'm gonna run out of space. These, and these. Awesome. These 2. This guy. This guy. And I'll just sew one of these guys. I cannot tell where the edge of this is. I'll just sew one of these guys for you. and put our closure on. So we walk through the whole process, and we do have to cut both of those down. Let's fit them in there. Signature. And one more. And this is one way to just kind of make this whole process a little quicker than making a one-off. It's also kind of fun. You can sit and do this while you watch something or listen to something. Okay, I'm gonna put this signature in here. So I actually think I want to put my closure on first, just because it's a little less fiddly to do that before I sew. So I'm gonna take one of my ones that has had a longer time to dry and ink. Punch some holes. Crocodile, here we come. And then mark that guy where we want them to go. Oh, I just love the cuteness of this style of closure. It's always been my favorite, still my favorite. Two bitty circles like that. You could put your closure on first and then do your spine too, and your spine would cover up the brad legs, at least on the one closure, and that would have been wise. And I did think this in the last batch I made, and I still forgot. So that's okay. We will probably find another way to cover that up. These are mini brads. They're my favorite thing. I can only so far find them at Hobby Lobby. So that's where I get them. They're good for smaller pieces like this. And you can do notebooks like this for putting into your junk journals too. This would be a really fun. You could just glue the back in and have it open up on the page like that, and that would be really nice. And just, you know, not use this as a notebook necessarily, but this shape will be a fun fold for you could put pockets here. Maybe I'll do that actually. Maybe I'll work on something like that for one of my open journals. I like that idea. I'm gonna do it. All right, so my closure is in. My signature just needs sewing. So I'm gonna clip it. If I have some clips, I had some clips a second ago. Here's one. Craft desk is hungry. my awl has also run away. One in the middle. That's definitely not the middle. Close enough. And this signature is a bit chunky. Needs a little force. Watch out for fingers. We don't want any bleeding. My beeswax thread. And sew in a pamphlet stitch. Going out through the inside in the middle, back in through the top, down through the bottom. Don't get caught on the corner. And back in through the middle. It's as simple as that. Easy peasy. There. That's a cutie. Now I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with these as far as that inside, what I want that inside to do. And also, I need a good twine. I don't know if I want to use regular twine for this. I'd like to have a red, something a little more festive feel. And I don't know that I have anything. This ribbon, I'm not sure that would work. It's a little bit flimsy. I don't know if it'll tie very well. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's an experiment. It does tend to bunch up weirdly and stuff when I try to tie it, so I don't know if it'll, might not want to go underneath like that. Ooh, ooh, I got it. Can we use it this way? Ribbon, will you work with me here? I don't know about this, guys. Yeah, maybe pulling this up. All right. What do you think? It's very Christmassy. It feels very festive. It's growing on me. I want to just do a little knot down here too. I'll cooperate. Okay, yes. I like it. It worked. I might put another line of it across here with some kind of holiday greetings as well. I'm keeping these relatively simple and pretty. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. We've got a Merry Christmas. I would like some more contrasting colors. like a red around the corners. And these labels, my punch is unhappy. There's something in there. There we go. These labels are from Pink Monarch, same as the papers. It's kind of a nice little matchy-matchy vintage Christmas set of things that I liked. I had a hard time. I don't like the super bright and cutesy Christmas stuff. I like this little kind of faded vintage feel. Yeah. Nice. Now, when we try to get this open again, yeah, it goes okay. All right, so now all I need is some thing to put on the insides. And I did do this paper that I printed out for possible use for that. So let's see how that goes. Bring our template back and see what piece of this we would like to put here. I think something like this. And let me put this here, like this. Pop that down like that. I am probably gonna want it to be slightly shorter. But let's cut it out first and see what happens. And then I can fiddle with it. And actually what I should do is I should make a template for that too, so that I don't have to do this every time. That will be smart. This is going to be too big. But, yes, it's actually a little funny because it's backwards too. Cut that off, because I know I want that gone. And I think, yeah, we're pretty close here. What I'll do is I'm going to cut this one down to in here. It looks pretty good here. And then we need another little skosh cut off of here too. And I think that will make me happy. my berries are upside down. But that's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. I think I'll use it here in this one, but I'll make a better template for the next one. And then I kind of want to just use something I have in here, like this. Oof, it's really different though. So what about this guy? Is he? It just is a little bit too small. I'd like to be able to use that. Where'd it go? All right, so let's use this guy so we match. In here and in here. That's just a straight one, so that should be easy. Got both of these pieces. I think that's gonna be it. Ooh, that's so pretty. I really like this paper. I should probably use tape, especially on this one, because it is straight. Easier to get the edges down really well without glue mess. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. This is pretty. We are pleased. I need a glue rag. It's missing. All right, last piece. Here we go. There. Oh, I like that. That looks really classy with those flaps covered like that. I feel like I should do something there too, but I'm not gonna. It's already too much. Keeping it simple. It's the name of the game. All right, so there you go. Your little circle closure notebooks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and sign up for my email list for free printables and discounts in my Etsy shop.